Well, it is dressing up. It's just fancy dress at weekends. But how it started is that many years ago, although I'd been involved in sort of academic study of history, I'd never been involved in the reenactment side or the dressing up side. And our son, who's now 21, when he was a little lad, when he was about 6 or 7, being quite musical, he decided that he wanted to be a drummer boy. And being interested in the Napoleonic period, I knew a chap who ran a group of reenactors based in Kent, the 3rd Battalion of the 1st Foot Guards. And he went along and became the drummer boy and would struggle onto these battlefields all over the country with a drum almost as big as he was. And he went on and on and on, and he now does a lot of cavalry work. He writes for English Heritage and still does a lot of historical interpretation, and he's 21 and at university. And we as parents would facilitate his involvement in these events when he was a little lad. And our daughter, who was only 2 at that time, she's now 16, she also used to get dressed up because it was a nice thing to do, and we used to take them to these events, and we travel all over the country, being the taxi drivers. And of course, the expectation was you'd arrive at a historical event at a cast or a house such as this and sort of leave your kids and wander off. Well, we couldn't do that because, you know, we're caring parents. So we'd hang around in modern clothes and look really out of place and often be told to move away because we were spoiling the effect. And on one occasion, we even had to crawl in and out the back of a tent. And neither my wife or I are really built for crawling in and out of tents. And so we reached a crossroads as a family that we were interested in doing history stuff, but we couldn't carry on the way we were. So we either had to pack it up because, or all of us acquire costumes so we could look after our kids. So we acquired some early costumes and we got involved in events, and one thing went onto another, and as they say, that is all history. Because several years on, 10 or 12 years on, I mean our son's 21 now and he started when he was 7, it's almost a full-time business.